And after 5 years of silence, the mother was in tears, and then we actually organised to fly them back to Perth before Christmas. Good on you. Yeah, so basically the Maroochy Neighbourhood Centre has been here for 43 years. Originally it was built by the Rotary and TAFE students back in '83, and over that time the centre has grown to a point where we work a lot with families that are actually suffering from domestic violence, financial pressures, stuff like that, and that's our family support program. A team of volunteers that are trained up to work with people for 12 to 18 months, and they go to the home to actually work with these families to actually help them move forward. We get funded to work with about 28. I think Neve, our coordinator, has about 47 on her list at the moment, so the need is far greater than previous years. And then we have the One Roof project that we have here, and that entails a wraparound service for people that are actually sleeping rough and people that are actually in hardship. You don't essentially have to be homeless to actually come to that program. So we have a meal, we have Orange Sky Laundry come and do the laundry, we have doctor service, nurses, we have mental health workers. We have Tursa on board now on a Tuesday so that people can come and see Tursa. We also have mental health practitioners come in and talk to people, hairdressers every 6 weeks. So yeah, so basically it's just a total wraparound service where people can come. They're not forced to actually see services, but the services are there for them to see. We have Centrelink, and we have a housing and homeless worker here as well, so people that can actually help them find some accommodation somewhere. And then we have our urban farm. So our urban farm used to be our community garden. Simon, our horticulturalist, actually grows produce in season, and then we sell that to communities and to cafes as a social enterprise, basically to help us fund the centre. We also have the cafe that is behind us here, just recently built, but that's around training people to become baristas and hospitality, because here on the Sunshine Coast where we are, it's a big industry, and if we can get people inboard on here, get trained, yeah, I think it will go a long way to actually helping them move forward in life. And we also have the Sunny Coast Sleeper, which Tursa had contributed 28 grand for their 30th year anniversary, which is much appreciated, and basically that money has contributed to actually put the bus back on the road. It's been on the road now for 12 weekends, because it only runs on the weekends. But in that time, we've 116 people who jumped on and had a sleep, so that's a great thing. And out of that, we've had 3 couples return home. So we had a couple that had been sleeping rough between here and Gladstone for the past 5 years. They had 3 weekends on the bus, and they rocked up here at the centre and just went, hey, we can't do this no more, we need to go home. So we started the process, but the first thing was where you're going to go when you get home, don't know. So we actually got them to ring their parents, and after 5 years of silence, the mother was in tears, and then we actually organised through another organisation to fly them back to Perth before Christmas. And then we had another fella that sort of come back the next day and went, I need to go home. So we did the same process again with him and flew him to Newcastle. So again, people getting quality sleep, they make better decisions. We have a commercial kitchen that we built in 2016 where we cook all our meals and stuff for our One Roof project, but we also have people coming in and renting the kitchen out. And at the moment we have a mental health psychology group in there. They teach basic skills to people that need it. So, and we have our mural, which we call the memory tree, and that is for people that have passed away on the street. Everyone that passes away gets their name put on that tree, and at present I've got 24 names to put on that tree. So, you know, when and the reason it's there is because when people pass away on the street and they're homeless, they're often forgotten. And for this way, it's a reminder to us that they're not forgotten. For me, my biggest ambition for this centre is to actually just help people move forward in life. You know, we have so many people come in on the lowest of lows, and they just come in and they're depressed. But when they come in that door, they're seen as a person. They're seen, okay, you're not here for a handout. Let's help you up. Because one of the other programs that I have in my head is to build a podcasting room. We can actually get the services together and have that chat and get people in from, you know, who are sleeping rough to tell their story. But 99.9% of them become homeless because of a circumstances that was beyond their control or part of the control. For me, it doesn't matter how they become homeless. That at the end of the day, they're a person that needs assistance to move forward, and if we can help that, well, then we're doing our job. How we actually come around and applying for the funding was we were approached by Paul from Tursa Employment and Training, and he said, we're doing this, we think that it's a great fit, the Sunny Coast Sleep is a great fit. So we had a bit of a chat, and then I applied for it. It's been a good partnership since. So we got the funding late last year, but in that we've actually expanded it, have Tursa here. For me, again, I'm just grateful that we had the opportunity to apply for it and receive the funding. We are a very small organisation, like there's only 4 employees here, but we do a massive thing. But it's through Tursa and other organisations that we collaborate with that we can achieve what we achieve.